Oh, hello. Oh, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you
Oh,
not?
I can see you. Sorry. Hi, Vivian. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You've had a haircut.
Oh, yes. Got the clippers out. Nice, hey?
Very nice, very smart. And
Thanks.
you look like you're not at Rebecca's.
Oh, no. I'm still at Mum's. I know. I told you I was going to be going back to Rebecca's, but well, found out that Mum's carer, Derek, he's got coronavirus symptoms, and he's been around my mum quite a lot. So we just thought it was safer if I stayed here, And he hasn't had a test yet, so we don't. We're just in limbo, It's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. Hmm.
Gosh.
Oh, I'll text Rebecca. She's never usually late. Hold on.
Oh, it's only a minute or two past. She's probably just organising the children before she settles down.
You been okay?
Yes, yes,
Good.
fine.
Good.
Cheers.
It's, settled into the lockdown routine. It's actually, what you do, I bet you're quite busy, yeah?
I'm getting used to it, like everyone is, and no, things are pretty good. So, yeah.
Good.
You on the screen much?
Shit! Kids! Get off the laptop!
On the what, sorry?
On the screen much?
Well, bits, do a little bit of Zoom meetings with my mates and the band and everything, do you know what I mean? Which is important, trying to get back to a new
Hello?
normal. But, here she is. She's here. Hello.
Hello, sorry I'm late.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hello, Vivian. Hello, Simon. Sorry, I got caught up with work and I didn't notice the time.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. We can't see you. Can you see us?
Yes? I can see you both fine.
Switch your video on, Rebecca.
Can't seem to do it. Kids must have played with it. Oh well, never mind. Shall we just get on? I know it's a bit weird not seeing me, but the whole thing is weird if you think about it. So what difference does one extra bit of weirdness make, right?
Rebecca, I'm sure you can switch your video on. You've been doing Zoom meetings for the past fortnight. You just turn it on.
Well, I'll work on it, but I'm sure Vivian doesn't want to be kept waiting any longer. Shall we just start? How are you, Vivian?
I'm fine, Rebecca, and it's me who should be asking you that, surely. I must admit, I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit strange just looking at Simon. No offence, but we could give it a go if you. Okay, so after the misunderstanding last week over your mum's new carer, Simon, I'd just like to remind you both that we are focusing on moving forwards. Okay, what's in the past is in the past, and of course it informs how you feel and the difficulties your marriage is facing, but let's try not to get so bogged down with the minutiae that you repeat older arguments. Okay, these sessions are, well, it's a chance for you both to feel heard and for the three of us to see if we can find a way forwards. All right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So I would like to pick up from last week with hearing from you, Rebecca, about when you started feeling unhappy in the marriage.
You having any luck with the video, Rebecca?
No, there must be something wrong with the app.
I want to see you while we talk about this, please.
Could
Come on.
you please tell us, Rebecca?
Just over a year ago, I had a miscarriage. It was an unplanned pregnancy and a very early miscarriage. I'd had miscarriages before I had the children, and those ones were awful, but in the big scheme of things, this one was not a huge deal. We didn't particularly want to add to our family, and it was all straightforward and over very quickly. The problem was, I always felt like Simon was relieved. He just seemed happy that he could carry on with his plan to quit work and do the band thing, as I wouldn't be going on maternity leave again and there wouldn't be an extra mouth to feed.
You said you were fine.
I was, but it was still a thing to go through.
So you weren't fine?
No, I was. But these things still warrant a pause or a something, not just a, phew, I can still jack in my job. Great, thanks.
Rebecca, can you put your video on, for God's sake? It's like you're talking to us from outside the door or in a broom cupboard or something. Come on.
It would be good if we could see you, Rebecca.
Yeah, please, come
Okay.
on. What the hell?
Yeah, hilarious. I didn't have any Zoom meetings today, so I said the kids could do my makeup. All right. I didn't want to put the video on because I thought it'd be distracting.
Oh no, you look beautiful. Hey, you could have washed it off before doing this.
What?
You could have washed it all off. Hang on. You forgot, didn't you?
What?
You hadn't lost track of time earlier when I texted you, had you? You'd completely forgotten.
No, of course I hadn't.
You just said you didn't have any Zoom meetings today. I mean, what do you call this then?
Well,
Unbelievable, Rebecca. I mean, last week's meeting was a shambles. I mean, this week should have been top of your priorities, and you forget about it. Then you turn up late looking like Coco the Clown.
It's all right. Never mind. We've all got busy lives, Simon.
he hasn't. That's the problem, Vivian. He doesn't understand. His daily list of jobs consists of helping his mother with the crossword and, oh, that's it.
Here we go. Rebecca is never at fault, is she?
Simon, Rebecca, I refuse to sit here and listen to another argument like last week. Whether or not Rebecca forgot the meeting or forgot the time, it doesn't matter. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Rebecca, when you had these feelings about Simon, did you discuss them with him?
No. I suppose I should have.
Simon, now you've heard this from Rebecca, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm sorry. I suppose I just thought it was easier to just plough on as though nothing had ever happened. I really thought you were fine.
Thank you. I feel like we're getting somewhere now. Okay. Rebecca, now after last week's conversation, I think we can all agree that you resent Simon's commitment to his band. Now, we know where that's come from. But in terms of moving forwards, I'm sure Simon would appreciate a few words of support and encouragement, or at least a willingness to be supportive.
Well, I'm keeping us fed and clothed. I'm paying all the bills single-handedly and keeping a roof over our heads. I think that's pretty supportive, don't you?
Well, here she goes, Vivian. She can't help herself.
Rebecca.
How is the band finding lockdown?
It's difficult being at mum's.
Has the band written anything new?
Rebecca, if I might make a little suggestion, as the bassist's wife, it might sound more supportive if you were to make your questions a bit more personal. I mean, maybe use the other musicians' names or the band's name.
Rebecca never uses our name except to mock us, Vivian.
Well, could we try, Rebecca, as an exercise?
Sure. How is
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
How is Botox handling lockdown?
Tricky. Stop laughing. Stop laughing.
Has Botox managed to write any new material?
Oh, you don't give a shit anyway.
No, give Rebecca a try, son. She's trying.
I am. And look what I've got to work with, Vivian. A band of men in their 40s who thought it would be ironic, but also a bit rocky, to call themselves Botox. Our kids could come up with a better name.
Look, if you take it out of context, it does sound a bit metally, like Anthrax. You know, it's the X. Oh, I don't believe this. And Anthrax were good, very good.
I better just go and check on them.
Livia.
Hello, mate. You what? You hit Liv? Well, that's not good, love.
What's he hitting me for?
You hit
Lawrence went to bogey on me.
Look, here you go. Have a bit of YouTube, all right? I'm not going to be long. Not those creepy Barbie ones, though. Sorry, right. I'm back. Where were we?
You two were laughing at my band's name.
I'm sorry, Simon. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Simon.
Sorry. I get it. I think it's actually quite charming.
Thank you.
I think you need to change it. I'll help you come up with some other suggestions if you like.
Oh, well, that's positive. Would you accept that help, Simon?
Oh, I suppose so.
Great. And Rebecca, is there anything that you need from Simon?
Well, it's probably not possible until after lockdown now, but I was thinking maybe he doesn't need to be quite so available to the band. Perhaps he could do some supply teaching, just part-time, keep some money coming in and keep your hand in, just in case.
Well, you're desperate for us to fail, aren't you?
Well, I'm just being realistic.
Mummy, what's this?
Oh, nothing to worry about. God, that's a very old photo. Do you want some telly, some quiz?
What is it?
Daddy, Daddy, I think it's a big village.
What? Shush! Yeah, we had to take a photo of it for the doctor once. But it's all fine now. There we go. Deleted.
What the hell? What the hell?
It's you. Don't worry. I'm so sorry, Vivian.
Well, what are the kids doing looking at it?
They were watching YouTube on my phone. I didn't know they'd go through my photos. I didn't even know that was still there. It's from years ago when you got drunk on Pete's stag.
Yeah, well, if you don't delete photos, they don't get deleted, Rebecca. That's how it works. And there was me worrying about them watching YouTube. I mean, what else is on your phone, Rebecca? You've just given it back to them.
Nothing.
What?
They watch fairy tales told in American, and then this man-child called Blippi, who's vaguely educational.
I think the matter is sorted, Simon, okay? Shall we carry on?
The matter, Vivian, is not sorted because my children are watching porn right now, for all I know.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Rebecca, I'm coming back.
Don't you dare.
Simon, I don't think it's wise to make any rash decisions.
It's not rash, Vivian, thank you. You're not coping, Rebecca.
Your mum's carer might have coronavirus, which means she might have coronavirus, so you might. So you stay put.
Just get her. Mummy, it's work. I think someone called Mr. McGee.
Hello? Mike! No! I'm sure she's thinking of somebody else. How can I help?
What are you doing, Daddy?
I'm coming home, Liv. And don't use Mummy's phone anymore, okay?
Simon, I really don't think it's...
I've been eating some of my toast skin.
Simon, Vivian, I've double booked. I've got... Where's Simon?
He said he's coming home.
What? Oh, God, I can't think about that now. I'm supposed to be in a team meeting. I did have a meeting. I've got it wrong. I'm going to have to go and scrub my face.
No, Mum, you'll say to wear it all day.
I'm sorry, love. I'm sorry, Vivian. I've got to go.
Right. Well.
Did you know that a great white shark has over 300 teeth? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Thank you. How interesting. I'm going to go now.
But who will play with us?
Bye now, children.
So, who is she? I don't know, but she's weird.